Hello, how are we? Welcome to another edition of Up the Reds, all things Liverpool, with me, Andy Canby. Right, okay, let's talk about tomorrow's game, home to Chelsea. I'm not going to the game. I'm going to watch it on good old BT. Jurgen Klopp's press conference today. Well, the first question he was asked, how does it feel like to be managing your 1,000th game in 22 years? Uh, Believe it or not, that's some record that for Jurgen Klopp, and only three clubs as well: Mainz, Dortmund, and ourselves. So I salute you, Gaffer. Well done for that accolade, and he's won things as well for all clubs there. So well done. So we're playing Chelsea tomorrow. What do I expect? Expect it to be a tough game, with Graham Potter in charge, with the Chelsea squad that he's got there. The owner's a bit mad, spending £500 million on bringing players in. I'm sure Potter doesn't want these players. He's just buying them for buying's sake. I don't think they're looking at the bigger picture, but hey, that's their issue and that's their fault. If that's what he wants to do and he wants to pay him stupid money in wages and give them really long contracts, and football can just finish like that for a player, as we all know. So, but if that's what he wants to do. So, I'm not sure what team Potter will play, but he might be going for a bit more experience against us, because he'll know it'll be a hostile ground to come and play us. So, for our part, we'll just go back 3 days ago. We played Wolves, and we had a very good performance, and we won 1-0. So, we're looking at what do we do with the midfield? For me, it's a tough one. We know we haven't got the legs with Thiago, Henderson, and Fabinho in there, so I'm looking for energy in this game. Keep the ball moving, etc. So I'd probably start with Naby, Thiago, and Patrick in midfield. And up front, Darwin Núñez is back, so I'm hoping he's not going to be on the bench. I'm hoping he's going to start the game. If he's fit, let's get him start. Let's have him start in the game. So I'd probably put Darwin up on the possibly left hand side. Put Gakpo in the middle and Mo on the right hand side. Back four, tough one. I'd probably put Joe Gomez in with Ibu. I think Joe Matip's got a mistake in him lately. I hope he doesn't start with him. Obviously Trent on the right, and Robbo on the left. Now Robbo needs to have a good game for me in this one. It's easy to pick out the young players that are not playing well, but Robbo at left back has to give a 9 out of 10 performance. It's been too easy goals coming down his side of late, and obviously he needs to get some tackles in and close players down a bit more. Here's me telling a player who's won everything with Liverpool, but I can only go off what I'm seeing recently, and it's not been good. This is constructive criticism, as you all know me. Don't lambast anybody. That's not the way I am, but it's constructive criticism. People are saying, well, what about Harvey Elliott? He had a good game. Yeah, he had a good game, but he played up top. He didn't play in midfield, although he was doing the donkey work of what Mo used to do, a couple of seasons back. So, but Mo Salah will be on the top right-hand side. Harvey Elliott cannot play in midfield because he hasn't got the energy to do what he did against Wolves. Wolves allowed us too much space. You could see that in the game, but he was effectively a front three up there. So that's the team I would pick. But you never know with Jurgen Klopp what he's going to do. Does he go with his head, pick the experience, or does he go with his heart on the performance that we had midweek? I've no idea. So we'll just have to wait and see with that one. So just closing on the press conference, there was nothing really in there. He mentioned about clubs like Chelsea spending big money, but that's how they want to do it. If that's how they want to do it, that's how they want to do it. So yeah. Just a couple of other things I just want to mention. I believe there's going to be some kind of a protest from the main stand, if it ever comes up, against FSG. Now, majority of us now wanting FSG to sell the club, okay, for various reasons, okay. I'm in that camp of them wanting to sell now. They've made too many mistakes, so they're going to possibly lose the fan base after all some of the good work that they have done since they've been with us for 12 years. Nothing's happening on you don't hear anything on the investment front. You don't hear anything of any potential sale. That's been my main gripe with FSG. You've got to start talking to us supporters. The longer you leave it, the more hostile some of the fan base are going to be, and you might get that tomorrow. Am I looking forward to that side of the game? That side tomorrow? No, not really, because I want us to get behind the Reds. We've got an awful lot of games to play between now and middle of May. We need to win as many games and get as many points as we possibly can to finish the highest position that we can this season. So yeah, having a protest, whilst the game's going on, especially against Chelsea as well. The Chelsea fans will be loving that, so they might be even singing, songs that we don't want to hear at all. So that's the couple of things I want to mention. Just a final thing, somebody I follow on Insta, she's called Debbie. She sends me the match day programme every now and again, so a nice big up to you, Debbie. Thanks for that. 84 pages, I do read it, and in there Jurgen thanked the supporters because on Tuesday night, when there was only one lane open on the motorway due to heavy snow, and he was thinking about the supporters who made the trip down to Wolves and what effort they put in, and he said his thoughts were with those supporters that are working most of the day, taking the time off, spending hard-earned money, bringing them and the children down to the game, and then they're having to go back during the evening. Don't know what time they're getting home, etc. And then having to get up and get the school children ready for school, etc., and work and things like that. So he was ever so grateful, and he was saying, look, it just struck home with him when they were stuck on the team bus coming back from Wolves there, and how long it would take for him to get back. So yeah, I thought that was a really nice touch. There was other things in the programme as well, but nothing of note really to bring out there. So that's really it. It's a short one again from me. Listen, give me a like, or they say it's smashes a like. Please send me a comment. What else you want me to talk about? I'll certainly talk about on here. I'll try and give you my honest opinion, and it is at the end of the day and only an opinion. I'm not right, I'm not wrong. It's just what I think at the time I do these. Nothing's pre-scripted with me. apart from a beer or wine or whiskey or whatever. So yeah, this is all about giving information to you guys on how I feel about the team, the club, etc. So I want you to have a boss evening, and I will speak to you after our game at some point tomorrow afternoon. Have a boss evening, and up the Reds.